Shalom, family. It's your boy DBD back with another edition. So, welcome to this series. This is going to be a series on the pH scale of how semen retention and retaining ultimately affects your cognition. So, in episode 1, we're going to be talking about what happens when you ejaculate and what's it called, your vibrational energy, and how it's all related into frequency, vibration, and energy. So, let's get right into it. So, this is the pH scale. This is the what's it called red, acidic, meaning that what's it called, you're lacking in minerals, no cognition, you're going to be dehydrated, your vitals, everything is dry, mucus, your body is almost dying. This is where, at this rate, this is where a lot of people get cancer. If your body stays in that state consistently, you get cancer. Now, the green means neutrality, meaning your body is in a neutral state. Purple means that your body's alkaline, life, vitality. You mean that you're predominantly what's it called more efficient. You're on fire. You're feeling good. You have a spring in your step. You know you're very energetic. Now, energy cannot be destroyed. I've told you this a lot of times. It can only be transferred from point A to B. It cannot be created. Now, when you store your semen, and your semen is stored inside your body, a process happens which is called transmutation of energy, where your energy is not being wasted, is eternalizing. Now, depending on whatever person you are, meaning you're healthy or not healthy, you're somewhere around the scale. Majority of humans are neutral. Only a few are going alkaline because the diet, they're cutting off meat, they're not eating dairy, they're taking what's it called food that have electricity, such as lemon, lime, fruits and vegetables, which give us an electric charge, which is called electrolytes, which helps our cognition, our synapses, all of our vitalities, everything, making us good. But predominantly because of the government and through to indoctrination, we're all here, we're down here, amber, just scraping. Now, the thing about that state is similar to the root chakra. That's why I put root chakra and crown chakra. You can see the same symbol in color coordination that you get in the chakra scale is the same one you get in the pH scale in terms of color coordination. And this color coordination is called the ultraviolet spectrum. Now, everything to do with magnetism, electromagnetism, in terms of frequency, vibration, all comes in this color coordinational chart, because this is the key in how energy flows in this universe. So now, let's say you as an individual, you're ejaculating on a regular basis, Monday, Fridays, let's say out of 7 days, 3 times a week. So your body goes from here, so let's say here, there, back and forth. It's trying to reboot, back and forth, back and forth. Only a few ever make it to this state. Now, this is what I call the death and life. The more you're towards the red scale, you're dying. No productivity. You're tired, lethargic. Your brain cognition is foggy. You're not doing anything. And now, when you're in this state, you can't change your life around because you're not going to have enough energy in order for you to push through the barriers of problems in the society. And this is why a lot of people settle. And this is why a lot of people, they go to 9 to 5, they just go like robotic state because it doesn't require any cognition. Now, the people who want more in life, they discipline themselves. When you discipline yourself, you make self-sacrifice. And when you self-sacrifice and abstain from things that could make you indulge in any activity in this scale, you see their life begins to change. And the reason being for that is because of their cognition. Their brain begins to be more effective because they don't have synthetic dopamine, they don't have no fake dopamine. All of this PMO that's being pumped normally, fake, happiness, is substituted with serotonin. Serotonin is a hormone that means that you get when you actually accomplish something. And they're craving serotonin. They're not looking for happiness, they're looking for joy, because joy is long lasting. Because they know in order for you to achieve joy, you have to sacrifice something. So now, our body is 70% water. The minute you ejaculate, the minute you excrete your semen, you lose, they're saying up to 3 liters of blood. It's equivalent of you doing a 20k marathon of you every time when you ejaculate. So that means you lost so many nutrition, minerals, vitality, all of this is gone. Now, when this happens, you can't think straight. You're tired. Your body needs to recuperate, And in that recuperating, what's it called, recovery state, is where a lot of us are at. And when you're in this state, you don't get any, the law of attraction is hard to obtain, because the law of attraction operates on magnetic energy, meaning that your body has to be magnetized. And this is why a lot of people, you attract the wrong company, because you're a low vibrational being. You what's it called, attract problems. You just see that your life is just full of mess, chaos. It's just chaos. You live in hell. And this is why this is called death. Another word is hell, and this state is heaven, or what's it called, crown chakra, Christ consciousness. And this is where you get the concept of Christ consciousness and hell. And in order for you to, what's it called, become part of the 1%, you need to, what's it called, retain. Because now when you retain your semen and you, what's it called, transmutate yourself, you have a, what's it called, a neutral state at first, because your body is, what's it called, regulating the hormones of the fake dopamine. You get into flatline, and then you pursue, you keep going, and all of that transmutational process, what happens, will now make you to go higher. And now when you're in this state, your body now, your aura begins to be magnetized. That's why you see people get female attraction, good things start to happen to them, the life begins to change, the skin gets clearer, they get healthier, you see them, they go to the gym, they're more productive. All of this happens all because they made a conscious decision of retaining your semen. Now, in order for you to, what's it called, achieve all of this in terms of, what's it called, the crown chakra life, you need to run away from any activity that requires you to relapse. And this is why I split this into two. You have the, what's it called, subconscious mind and the conscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is the real you, because it picks up everything. Everything gets picked up in your subconscious mind. And this is why you need to be careful what you allow your eyes to see, because once you see it or once you hear it, you think that, yeah, you can block it out. No, it gets stored in your subconscious. And this is why a lot of people, they'll see, what's it called, on Instagram, or on the, what's it called, on the news, or I'm not on the news, on television, you see naked girls. It's all programmed, it's gone into your consciousness, and this is why it urges you to relapse. So what you need to do in order for you to stay here, you need to sacrifice yourself. You need to abstain. You need to run away. Run away from these things for a long, maybe like for 5-6 months, and your whole life will change, because you'll be in the neutral, going upwards, and you'll see that you never want to be down there again, because that's chaos, that's relapsing, that's edgy, that's no confidence, that's shame, that's fear, guilt, trauma. But here, peace, longevity, happiness, gratitude, you're feeling great about yourself, your body's beginning to transform, your life is beginning to get better. So I would really want you to, this is just step one, phase one, breaking it down. We're going to be more in depth. It's going to be a series. So please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. This is your boy DBD checking out. Shalom.